Hello, and welcome. Today's video is Dylan O'Brien. Now, you may have noticed, I don't know, maybe you have, or maybe you haven't, that I previously have drawn him on my channel, like several years ago. So I thought, why not try and draw him again and see if I've improved or not. So I've shaded the first half of his face, which I think the smoothness of my shading has gotten better over the past several weeks. I used to be a little bit rougher and not like blend it so much or so well. So I think me drawing consistently has been good practice for me in that aspect. The materials that I constantly keep going back to are this 0.5 mechanical pencil, a blending tool, and a kneading eraser. I do use a graphite pencil when doing the hair or like really dark detail. So the light source in this photo is in front of him, so there is no real darker side to his face or dramatic darkness that needs to be drawn. I do have plans for next year to hopefully do some more contrast, I guess is the right word. I also have a new challenge for myself to not just do celebrity faces, but to do more faces with expression as well as like full body poses. I think adding more variety will keep me challenged as well as something different for you guys to see. I have really been enjoying just drawing and being creative, but I have been scrolling through Pinterest, finding myself being drawn to, oh gosh, no pun intended, to more pictures of people like in celebrities, like posing, like doing like their different poses and stuff. So incorporating hands and shoulders and clothing, the works, you know. Kind of excited to do that in the new year. So the first time I drew Dylan O'Brien, I had just watched Teen Wolf, and his character cracked me up so much that I wanted to draw him. Drawing this picture actually went quite quickly. I had, I think, like 3 reference photos, all lightened at different variations, and I made them black and white. I guess he is just an easy-ish face to draw. Something that I found interesting was that Dylan O'Brien first got noticed in his senior year of high school by a director who saw his YouTube videos that he was doing at the time. He had gotten a video camera when he was 12 and made little movies because he said he didn't have any friends yet, which that's kind of sad. But then he would he said he would force his sister to make movies with him, and then that became his YouTube channel. Now, I've only ever seen Dylan O'Brien in Teen Wolf and a few interviews, and he seems like a cool, funny guy. I know he's in Maze Runner, but those type of movies aren't quite my cup of tea, so I haven't watched them yet. Kind of a wimp. Now here I'm using the pencil to define his middle lip line. Then I use my blending tool and use the lead from that line to shade his lips. If there's anything I can impart upon you if you're wanting to draw is number 1, practice. You're going to have crappy drawings, draw through the crappiness. And number 2, experiment with a blending tool. I really enjoy blending. I can't even remember how I used to draw without one because for me, it just makes a picture pop. The smoothness of it, the different pressures and degrees of shading you can do with a blending tool is so much fun. Now, I'm not a professional, but there is my small little tidbit of information for your face. And here is a good example of the blending tool. I'm not even using the pencil. With the light source being in front of him and him not having really dark defining lines, I use the blending tool for his jawline and his chin, and then also for his neck. I didn't even use really the pencil hardly at all. Then here I'm going in with my graphite pencil for underneath his chin and a little bit of the stubble that he has. And then I just use my finger to really smooth it out. And then, like I said, I'm excited to kind of start experimenting with doing clothing. Here I'm just doing a little bit of his collar to kind of make him pop a little bit more off the page, but not really focusing a whole lot on the details of his shirt. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited to do some more clothing and stuff next year. Then onto his hair, definitely starting from the edges of his hair and lightening the pressure towards the center for more definition. And I actually took a break and came back actually the next day to finish his hair, so that's why there is an outfit change. I definitely think there is a difference between the last drawing that I did and this drawing. I think I am more smooth and blended with this one, but I think, I don't know, I kind of like both drawings for different reasons. I do think I have improved a little bit since the last drawing. His hair, I think I definitely did. It was very hard this time around. Like, that's why I took a break. But I think his hair turned out a little bit better than last time. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for stopping by my little corner of YouTube. Hope you have a wonderful week. Make sure to check out the previous video that I did a couple years ago on Dylan O'Brien, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye!